This is the Vaporware Cast. I know that we've been gone for a while because I've had to deal with life stuff, as well as I am just a horrible person when it comes to managing a group of people. But I am joined here with my boy Alex and Mike.
Hello.
And we're gonna be talking about Konami for a bit. So we joined here together on this very day to lay a company to rest.
Yep.
It is Konami.
Rip in peace.
And R.I.P. in pieces. R.I.P. Eddie, rest in
Here
spaghetti.
lies Konami, he never scored. Pepperoni and cheese.
Alright. Mike, you have any final words before we start talking?
Smoke weed every day.
420 praise it.
Oy vey.
Jesus is black and misunderstood. You don't know about it.
Black Jesus.
Anyway. Shut up. Okay, so memes aside.
Men.
So who wants to take the lead on this and start explaining things?
I feel like I add commentary better than I lead. So somebody else,
Alright.
probably.
Alright, Mike, you want to take the lead on this one?
Alright, I'll try. So, pretty much, Konami has been treating their employees like shit and watching them with an Orwellian presence, monitoring their emails, which they provide for them. They're not their own. And reassigning their jobs on pretty much anything they view as negative, such as liking another employee's post for accepting a job after Konami on their personal Facebook page, mind you.
Yeah, and also regarding the email thing, they also change them every couple of weeks so they can't get job offers from other people, as well as the incredibly questionable business decisions that I'm sure pretty much everybody knows about by now, and getting rid of Kojima, like their one like face kind of thing, and just transitioning
breadwinner.
to fucking pachinko machines that are like trying to squeeze out the last bit of hype from the games that exist. Hit the lever. But yeah, fucking terrible.
Here's the way I feel about this is that, like, I understand, like, Business Bot loves this. Like, the fact that they are doing these drastic changes from a business perspective is great. From a business perspective. But when you factor in that these are human lives, it's pretty fucking awful and disgusting. That if you're a developer or director on a popular game like Pro Evolution Soccer, like Castlevania, or if you work on the Metal Gears, that you will be basically you will just be erased. It's like, okay, you're not doing your job as well as you could be doing it. Well, guess what? We're gonna have to move you to either being a janitor, a security guard, or you're gonna be working at the pachinko machine, basic
assembly line.
Oh my god, assembly lines. And I like how they're basically sending them into the mines of the poker mines. Basically, it's hilarious.
It's horrible.
And what's even worse is that, like, there are developers who are like, yeah, so they sent me to the assembly lines, and then I got super depressed and I tried to kill myself, and they didn't do anything about it.
Yeah, like
it's not going great for them.
Fucking worse than EA now. Like, EA just releases bad DLC and occasionally fucks over companies and people who like get sued. But like, fucking Christ, this is like legitimately like evil fucking whip cracking sort of stuff.
Okay. So what part of this article that I'm gonna post a link to in the description, by the way, guys. What part of this article made you go, wow?
What was it? It was something. I think it was mainly the job reassignment thing. Like, holy shit, that's like, whoa.
The job reassignment
taking
thing?
Somebody who's been loyal to your company for years and has given you like shitloads of money because they've been like project leads and stuff like that. Just like fucking immediately, just without a care, without like respect for their lineage, just like fucking boot them down to the lowest of the low, working on like an assembly line for a fucking pachinko machine based on the games that they made. Like, holy shit. That's like,
Yeah, that was pretty.
whoa.
that was pretty disgusting. But the one that really got me is that if you take a lunch break and if you're gone over the time of the lunch break time that they assign to you, they will get on a PA and say this employee missed his lunch break time limit, and it will be sent throughout the entire company. So basically, they are literally putting you on the chopping board. And just Jesus Christ, man. Mike, what was yours?
It was similar to the reassigning thing. It was just someone who was a former employee from Konami getting another job, posting about it on Facebook, having people who still work at Konami like the post, and then they got reassigned because Konami saw that they liked the post.
Like, holy shit.
And it's oh my god. And also, like, bruh, when you're monitoring people at their desk, so like they can't get up and talk with other members for too long, and if you can't set, like, bro, they literally restrict your internet access unless you work in PR or human resources where you need internet access. So if you're a developer who's like, okay, yo, I need to go online and see if there are other ways I can work with these assets. No. There's no other way you can look at a tutorial on YouTube. You can't go online to find other help. You can't even go into like a basic chat room. You can't even go into certain IRCs.
Fuck.
And that is just, how do you do that to a
And then
person?
There's also the what's it called? Like resource acquisition that's like fucking terrible. Like new hires don't even have a computer for like 3 weeks, and they're expected to be doing work without a computer, and it's just like, what the fuck? Like, how?
Like how
And
does
then
how
if
does
you
that
want
work?
Any new object, it needs to go through like 3 or 4 different people, and there's not even a 100% chance of you getting that object. So you just kind of have to like sit there and wait for a couple of days while you need this critical component that you could have otherwise gotten pretty much by yourself if you just like walked to something and gotten a storage thing. Just like
It's
uh,
oh god,
it's a
it's just
total
fucking
shit show.
disgusting, man.
Like
They just want out so badly. I've never seen someone go, I don't like this, so I just want to not do it so
yeah,
hard.
like fucking
And how does that make someone feel? Say, okay, you know how it is with you being a police officer. If you're a police officer, but you're old, or you got kicked off the force for certain reasons, you usually become a security guard. Pays better or slightly worse, or I don't really know how it works, and you do a lot less work. It's a lot of paper filing. How does that make you feel as a security guard who has been, okay, say if you're kicked off the force and you were in the force, you were on the police force for like 15 years, and now you're a security guard because you need some extra cash in your pocket. How does that make you feel as a security guard when some Joe Schmo developer who worked on a Castlevania that your son plays is now working with you?
what?
Just huh?
Sorry, I didn't hear like the last bit.
It's I mean, like, just this random Joe Schmo who worked on a game that your kid knows about
Right.
is now working with you. How does that make you
It's
feel?
like shit kind of thing.
Inadequate?
Oh my gosh. And then even on the developer side, it must be worse. Man, I worked on one of the biggest games that sold like 5.5 million
That
copies.
wasn't good enough.
Now
for
I'm
them.
mopping floors.
Yeah,
Now I'm mopping
I'm a
floors.
janitor.
I am now a janitor.
Fucking Christ.
Like, Jesus Christ. Like, how the hell do you do that to just someone? Oh, man.
Under what model of business does that make sense? Just removing like a high up person just because they like lost some money. Like not even like a lot. Not even like negatives. They just lost profit. Like you're still making money, but like fucking they lose like maybe like 1 million sales, and you're like, I need to rectify this, and now he's a janitor. Like, holy shit, that's just... It only makes sense if everybody is a robot with only a certain set of, like, skills that it performs the exact same every time. Like, it doesn't make sense under any other circumstance. Like, holy fuck.
Like, what's even weirder is that, like, maybe 7-8 months ago, we all thought Konami was a king with a crown that was just the best thing ever. Because when you heard Metal Gear Solid 5 was coming out, everyone got hyped. It didn't matter if you didn't like Metal Gear Solid, if you weren't even a fan of Metal Gear Solid, because I think a lot of people know about Metal Gear Solid through osmosis, and you would be thinking, wow, Konami knows what they're doing with their games, you would assume. And now here we are, where it's just
don't
like...
forget Silent Hills. That was something that everybody was hyped for.
Bro, everyone was excited for. Even if you never played a Silent Hill game, you knew what Silent Hill was.
And then, like, even I was excited for Rockito Punch and all that stuff. Like, fucking...
Yeah.
I wasn't planning on ever buying the game because I don't play Metal Gear games yet. I might have bought it in the future, but now I am absolutely not buying it because of this deplorable shit that Konami's doing.
You know what? I put in a pre-order for Metal Gear Solid 5 because I'm still gonna play the game. I'm gonna show this game love because this is Kojima's magnum opus. This is his final piece.
Yeah.
Being a part of the company. I hope he doesn't just fade off the world, because Kojima has said in the past he was actually really depressed and he has like his own things he needs to figure out, and sometimes he doesn't even like making games. So I hope this is not his... If this is his final dance, you bet your ass I'm gonna be there for it.
Like,
I feel like maybe he didn't like making games under Konami. Say if he was working for someone else or independently, his feelings would be a bit more lighthearted.
Yeah, like...
Maybe, but it's like... But, you know what? Maybe... no, let's just kind of swerve away here for a second. Maybe Konami is just trying to make sure they don't have... I think that Konami is now just trying to go for... We don't want a lot more Kojimas. We don't want a guy who's going to waste money in the company for a product that might not even break even. Even though Kojima is a one-of-a-kind guy, he has probably one of the best eyes for what people want. He understands user feedback better than, I don't know, most game developers out now. But you can see where he spends too much money and where his time lays and like where the company wants him to be, if you know what I mean.
I feel like Ground Zeroes alone probably broke even for at least probably made 20 million if the budget for 5 was 80 million.
But like, here's the thing, like when you play Ground Zeroes, you can feel the money just leak off of it, because that game has some really, really high production values, even for a $40 game. And you know, there are some business guys who would say, hey, this guy is spending too much on a product that might not even bring in as much money as he spent on it. And I guess they want to avoid that at all costs, which is pretty horrible if you ask me. But hey, you know, I'm not a businessman. I don't know what I'm talking about. So who knows?
That in the future, we're probably gonna see like a Kickstarter or something, sort of like a Ukulele or the guy who made Shenmue 3. Like, we're gonna see some guy, Kojima, sorry.
No, some guy.
Some guy, not Kojima, but he's gonna make essentially just Metal Gear again, but not Metal Gear. It's not gonna be called Metal Gear, but it's gonna be Metal Gear. It's gonna be the next one. And he's gonna totally just kick ass in this Kickstarter because people love Kojima. Fucking everybody loves Kojima.
Yeah, but people love Kojima, but like the way he spends money, you kind of see it. Because, okay, reportedly, Kojima got some artists. He told her, I need 30 songs for Metal Gear Solid 5. And he scrapped 28 of them.
Shit.
So you can see where businessmen do not like Kojima, right?
Because, like, he hemorrhages money, but he gets the product.
Yeah.
He's an artist, not a businessman. Sort of.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I know it's not really fair, and it may not be the best, but hey, he's not a businessman. He's not in a...
Sorry.
Alright, that's whatever. But yeah, no, Mike, you see where Kojima will spend the money where it does not need to be spent.
Yeah, definitely, but I'm sure those 2 songs are pretty badass compared to the other 2080 scrapped.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
I'm excited for Metal Gear 6, where it's going to be a sim where Solid Snake just plays pachinko, goes to the gym, and works as a janitor at night.
That'll be great. That game will definitely be Konami's bestseller.
Exactly.
You're gonna need to.
They'll make a pachinko machine out of it.
Oh, but don't worry. Rumors, apparently Kojima and Del Toro are still going to be making a game together.
I mean, didn't you just hear Del Toro say he's fucking out? He's done?
No, he's making. No, he said, yeah, they're making the game together.
Okay, sorry.
Was that yesterday?
That was like a few days ago.
Because just the other day he said, I'm fucking out. Like Silent Hills and the
What?
game before that was too much for his heart to take.
Damn.
Hmm.
I'm back now, by the way. You're gonna need to edit out.
I mean, as
some
much as
stuff.
I want them to make another game. Or
You
make
know,
a
I
game,
feel
to
like
be correct.
Guillermo del Toro can make a game. I would be so hyped for anything by Guillermo del Toro.
He even said himself he's afraid that if he worked with someone else, their car would explode or something along those lines, or they'd lose their job. Just because he brings bad luck in the video game industry.
Just want to confirm that you guys can hear
Oh
me.
my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
So
I
I'm
can
back.
hear you,
I'm
man.
sorry. I had my partners get me some food while they were out, and they like knocked on my door really loud, and were essentially just really annoying. So I'm sorry I had to get that.
All right,
Anyways, we can continue.
it's whatever.
now.
Kojima
I think.
proves-
I think we're done. We've said everything we could really say about this company. Cause like,
Can we just talk a
At
little
this
bit more
point-
about their stupid ass switch from like fucking AAA games to just mobile and pachinko machines? Like, holy fuck!
Oh,
And
they
Yu-Gi-Oh!
fuck up
Shit.
that hard. Well, Yu-Gi-Oh!
forget
Is at least
Yu-Gi-Oh!
profitable. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Like even the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, I've heard it's amazing.
yeah, like good stuff.
I've heard good things about the Xbox game as well, or PS4 as well too.
But like,
Cause like, yo, man, honestly, like, I'm gonna be so honest. The Yu-Gi-Oh games on the PSP were me and my brother's shit. Cause we would just do local duels every day, and my dragon deck was the most OP shit. I loved it. Game was too much fun.
dude, dragons were always way too powerful. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, they were way too overpowered. Oh my god. There's a dragon card that lets you bring 3 dragons to the field, and then you can bring 4 more dragons to the field because you could have more than 2 of those cards in your deck. Shit was so overpowered. And then, dude, with the fusions, you could just make the biggest dragon combinations. And there are cards that say sacrifice 4 dragons in your hand, and you could bump your dragon up even. Impossible shit. Anyway, we'll talk about this later. We'll have a talk on card games another time.
Okay then.
But
That's pretty much it then.
uh,
Cause like, holy fuck. Like, how do you do this? Did you just like replace the executive of this company with like a retarded 3-year-old?
more like an angry 15-year-old.
Maybe. Either one. They make about the same decisions. But yeah.
Well, you know, I guess this is it, guys. Let's all just lay a flower on the grave.
Let's start playing the sad
And-
violin music in the background.
The sad Hulk music.
So, John Cena.
We all agree though that there's no coming back from this. The way they're going,
no
is
coming
the
back
way they're
from
gonna
this.
stay from here on out.
Well,
Cause like we never thought Capcom. No, but we never thought Capcom would come back. But then don't worry, Capcom came back,
okay, like,
True.
and we never thought Sega would come back. But Sega is slowly turning around.
the thing is like,
Slowly. That with Yakuza 5 and some other games, they might turn around.
if Konami
So who knows?
releases like an official apology and stops doing all this like horrible Orwellian shit and brings back Kojima, they might be able to survive. But for right now, they are
But-
going to die very hard if they like don't have another source of revenue, which they probably do because Konami's fucking huge.
I feel like I'll edit this podcast. I'll throw it up tomorrow morning, and then just 4 days later, Konami has officially killed off their games division,
Probably.
and that's just gonna be it.
All
That's
game
just gonna be it.
divisions have
So.
now been moved to the pachinko manufacturing line.
And we have stripped. No, it'll just be all the employees walked into a giant blank room with a note on the ground that says
And then
GG.
tigers popped out of the walls and killed everyone. The end.
No paper trail.
Heck.
Oh gosh, yeah, it's over, guys.
It's all over now.
It's not looking. Well, you know, at least, you know what? Before we end this, I just want to know. So the big Konami IPs are Metal Gear, Pro Evolution Soccer, Castlevania, and what else?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Do they
I
have
think they have
Contra?
Contra.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Hold on, let's look at this. You know what? You want to play? You want to play Armchair Salesman?
They're gonna make Lords of Shadow 3, and that'll be the fucking huge falling point for them.
Oh no. I mean, okay. I want to ask. Okay, it's time. Let's play Armchair Salesman. Okay, What companies buy what IPs? Okay, so number one, I want Platinum to buy Suikoden. I want Platinum to buy Suikoden.
I was going to say Castlevania.
Dude. Or Castlevania, but no, so they could do more fun shit with Suikoden.
Let's see. Silent Hills, who would that go to? I mean, Silent Hills.
Oh, wait, who are the guys who made Outlast?
I don't know. I really don't.
Let me look. Yeah, no, the guys who made Outlast, they should have Silent. Oh, Red Barrel Studios, they get that shit. Contra should go to the guys who made Hotline Miami.
Oh my God.
I know people are probably gonna get really angry at me.
Dude, that'd be great.
I want Avalanche, the people who make Just Cause. I want Avalanche, the people who make Just Cause, to take Metal Gear.
No, please no. I will not let my Metal Gear just fall into just like a mayhem shooter. It'd be fun. It'd be really fun though. Of course, EA would probably snatch up Pro Evolution Soccer like there was no tomorrow.
Yeah, man, they'd totally do that.
Or 2K, whichever one makes all the good sports games.
Either way.
Castlevania. You know what? I think that Square Enix Japan might actually snatch up Suikoden because they can do some pretty good RPG shit.
Yeah.
I think Castlevania would either go to Capcom or Platinum Games. Get that shit those fuckers away from my games. I will put a gun. Like, bro, it's like a child. I will not let them have. Team Ninja can do good shit, but their directors are the most autistic people I've ever seen in my entire life. How do you? They have such great concepts that just go to shit. Like, and here's the thing: if DMC Devil May Cry wasn't called DMC Devil May Cry, it was called The Dragon Killer or Hell Has No Bullets, what it was originally supposed to be called, I would love that game. But no, they slapped the label of that shit on there.
Damn.
It's not fair. Yeah. Well, okay. So who gets Dance Dance Revolution?
What Evolution?
No,
who gets DDR?
Dance Dance Revolution?
DDR.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Probably Harmonix.
Harmonix.
People make Rock Band.
Are you serious?
Nintendo would make you play with the Wiimote though.
Yeah, I wouldn't really mind that. Like, it really comes down.
If there was no pad anymore, it was just you shaking the Wiimote.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. What good company can do shmups? Cause who gets Gradius?
Gradius? What's that?
Gradius. It's a side-scrolling shooter.
I wouldn't really know. Probably the
I don't know
same
any
people
good
who
shmup
get Contra,
companies.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, I want the guys who did Hotline Miami to have to just do at least one spin on Contra, because they might do something really cool or interesting with it. All right. Well, guess that's us done with Armchair Salesman, and I guess
it for the cast probably, unless anyone else wants to interrupt it again.
Who gets Simpsons bowling?
I'm gonna do this conversation right here. Oh, guys, it's been fun. You guys have a great day and a great night. Bye, guys. Bye.